guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called The Netherlands in 2025, the most time efficient people in the world, 72 mind-blowing facts. Doesn't surprise me if they're the most time efficient because I think they're very punctual. But let's check it out and comment, like and subscribe.
The Netherlands is a stunning European jewel that has captured the interest of many art fans since it's where the famous artist Vincent van Gogh was born. But it doesn't end there. With its tulip-strewn landscapes, innovative design, canal-filled cities, and progressive spirit, this country holds so much more than meets the eye. Ready to delve into the world of the Dutch with 72 interesting facts? Here we go. Number 1. The Dutch are the tallest people on average in the world. The average height for men is around 6 feet, and for women, it's 5 feet 7 inches. Number 2.
I thought it was something like Sweden, maybe.
Approximately 1/3 of the Netherlands is located below sea level, an amazing testament to Dutch engineering and water management skills. Number 3. The Netherlands' passion for cycling is unmatched. Its total count of bicycles even surpasses its population. Number 4.
I do not understand how that works. You have 2 bikes? I don't know, per person? That's crazy to me.
There's a belief that the Dutch are careful with their money, giving rise to the phrase going Dutch, which implies everyone pays their own share.
That's a should
Number
be.
5. The Dutch royal family belongs to the House of Orange-Nassau, which is why the color orange is often associated with the Netherlands.
It's orange? Like, it's in Dutch, it's also orange? Like, the color orange is also orange? I would love to know.
Number 6. The Dutch capital, Amsterdam, has more than 165 canals,
That's
the total
a lot.
length of which is over 62 miles. A fascinating feature of Amsterdam's architecture is that the city is built on wooden poles to prevent it from sinking into the water below. Number 7.
Wood, that's crazy because I thought wood, like, doesn't that wood can rot, right? Like, I don't know, shouldn't they be using, like, of course back in those days, but shouldn't they be replaced by, I don't know, metal or something, like iron? I don't know, they should know, but this is crazy. Like, wood doesn't seem that durable to me.
7. Dating back to the Middle Ages, the Dutch have a tradition of wearing wooden shoes known as klompen. While this is less common today, these iconic shoes are still produced
I don't think they're that comfortable, probably.
as souvenirs for tourists, celebrating a slice of Dutch
those are
history.
very pretty.
Number 8. Giethoorn, often called the Venice of the North, is a picturesque village with charming canals. Ensure you embark on a memorable
Is that
boat
a
trip
normal
when you
house?
visit. Number 9. The Netherlands has the highest English proficiency in the world for a country where English is not the first language. Number 10.
That's
The
great.
Hague, one of the Netherlands' most important cities, is home to the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court. Number 11. Dutch cuisine is a delight in itself. Indulge in poffertjes,
And the
fluffy
stroopwafels.
mini pancakes, urtensop, a thick pea soup, or bitterballen, fried
I love that soup, it's called sop.
crispy meatballs traditionally served with mustard. Number 12. The Dutch are famous for their
tulips.
which form a major part of their horticultural history. Number 13. In Dutch
I would love to know the history behind, like, the tulips.
tradition, when a baby is born, the family celebrates by eating beschuit met moesjes, a rusk with aniseed sprinkles. Number 14.
What?
With a population
That's
density
weird.
among the highest in Europe, the Netherlands is a compact nation filled with vibrant cities and beautiful landscapes. Number 15. Dutch people love their sports. Field hockey and football are among the
know
most
what's that.
popular games, and the Netherlands has been successful at both on the international stage.
Yeah, of course.
Number 16. Supermarkets in the Netherlands encourage customers to bring their own bags for fruits and vegetables
Love
in an
that.
attempt to reduce plastic waste. Number 17. Dutch windmills are a signature site of the Netherlands.
Yes.
The village of Kinderdijk is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with 19 perfectly preserved windmills from the 18th century.
Wow,
Number
that's so
18.
old.
The Netherlands has its own Caribbean islands, known as the Dutch Caribbean
yeah.
or the Dutch Antilles. Number 19. The Dutch royal family experienced a significant change in 2013 when Queen Beatrix abdicated her throne in favor of her son, Prince Willem-Alexander. He became the first king in the Netherlands since 1890, marking a historic
It's true, they had only queens, right? They had, like, Beatrice and I can't remember the other name. But yeah, they had, like, a bunch of queens.
shift in the monarchy. Number 20. Efteling, one of the oldest theme parks in the world, is located in the Netherlands
What is
and has
that?
been enchanting visitors since 1952. Number 21.
what is it?
The Dutch love their herring. They consume about 12 million kilograms
That's-
or 26 million pounds of this fish each
A
year.
lot of fish.
Number 22. The Dutch people are the 5th biggest coffee drinkers in the world, consuming on average 2.4 cups of coffee per person per day.
That's normal.
Number 23. The Dutch wear orange on King's Day and during football matches as a sign of respect for the royal family.
Because it's orange, right? But is it orange as in orange, or orange is just it's like, I don't know, the name or something?
Belong to the House of Orange. Number 24. The Netherlands is one of the top-ranking countries in global happiness indexes. They must be doing something right. Number 25. The Netherlands is home to some of the world's most renowned DJs, including Tiesto, Armin van Buuren, and Martin Garrix. Number 26.
Why.
The Dutch railway network is the busiest in the European Union and 3rd busiest in the world. Number 27. Stroopwafels are a beloved Dutch snack. These sweet treats consist of 2 thin waffles with a caramel filling in between.
I want to have the one of
Number
them
28.
so bad.
Sinterklaas, or St. Nicholas, is celebrated every December 5th in the Netherlands. This tradition was a significant influence on the modern-day figure of Santa Claus.
Yeah, but December 5th? Like, that seems quite early to celebrate Christmas.
Number 29. The Dutch Delta Works, a series of dams, sluices, locks, dikes, and storm surge barriers, is considered one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by the American
incredible.
Society of Civil Engineers.
Yeah.
Number 30. Vincent van Gogh, the renowned post-impressionist painter, was born in the Dutch town of Zundert. Number 31. The Netherlands is the
Is that near Amsterdam?
world's largest exporter of beer, thanks to global brands like Heineken and Amstel.
Okay, yeah.
Number 32. The city of Leiden boasts the oldest university in the country, which has been a
How old
pillar
is
of
it?
education since the 16th century. Number 33.
Okay, that's old.
As a global leader in agritech, the Netherlands is the world's 2nd largest exporter of food, producing a large share of the world's tomatoes, cucumbers, and cheese. Number
That's
34.
crazy.
In the Dutch city of Utrecht, there's a pedestrian bridge made entirely of recycled plastic. Number 35.
That seems incredible. I'd be a little scared of crossing it, but like, I trust them, I think.
The Netherlands was one of the 6 founding members of the European Union. Number 36.
Founding member.
The Netherlands has the world's highest number of part-time workers, particularly among women.
Why?
Number 37. Each city in the Netherlands has its own set of shopping hours on Sundays, reflecting the local autonomy and respect for community traditions that the Dutch value. Number 38.
Okay, but it sucks. It's sort of, well, it's similar to like federal laws, but it's like, yeah, it's different. It's not federal. Like, it varies by state, which, well, makes sense. But I think it would be a hassle if you like move or if you're just visiting another city. It's like, oh, they don't open like at 8 p.m. That would be quite annoying, I have to admit.
The Dutch education system is ranked among the top 10 in the world, according
Wow.
to the OECD. Number 39. Home births are quite common in the Netherlands, with approximately 1 in 8 Dutch babies being born at home.
That's
This
a lot.
is remarkably high compared to most developed countries.
What's wrong with
Number
hospitals?
40. The Netherlands flag is one of the oldest tricolor flags in the world, having been in use since 1572.
Well, that one's very
Number
different.
41. The famous Diary of Anne Frank was written in Amsterdam during World War II. Number 42.
Yes.
With an impressive number of direct flights, Amsterdam's airport holds the record for the most in Europe. This is a testament to the country's status as an important global hub.
It's crazy because
Number
it's
43.
tiny.
With over 4,400 dairy farms, the Netherlands is the 5th largest exporter of dairy products worldwide.
That makes
Number
sense to me.
44. Innovation runs deep in this country. Notably, the Dutch invented the first artificial kidney. Number 45. The Netherlands was the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage in 2001.
That's nice.
Number 46. The highest point in the Netherlands, standing at a modest 1,060 feet, is humorously referred to as a mountain.
It's so
Number
flat.
47. The Netherlands has more than 6,000 houseboats, many of which are in Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Number 48. The Netherlands is home to Gouda cheese, named after the Dutch
Delicious.
city where it was historically traded. Number 49. Gin, a popular spirit worldwide, was
Yeah.
initially a Dutch invention and was introduced to the British in the 16th century. So, next time you enjoy a gin cocktail, remember its Dutch roots.
It's crazy because I think a lot of people, well, I know I do associate gin with sort of like British brands. So this is crazy.
Number 50. Over 70% of the world's bacon comes from the Netherlands.
The bacon.
Number 51. The Dutch national anthem, the Wilhelmus, is the oldest national anthem in the world, although it was
Wilhelmus.
not officially recognized as such until 1932.
That's a very Dutch
Number
name.
52. The Netherlands has more than 15,000 kilometers of dikes. Number 53.
They're
In a
like
charming
away.
display of tradition, Dutch women receive 3 cheek kisses, going right, left, right. However, foreigners are usually welcome to stick to a handshake. Number 54.
Oh, it's because we're like closed off. I would be like, can I give you a kiss? Isn't this normal here? No, apparently not. Okay.
Despite being a small country, the Netherlands is home to a whopping 20 national parks. Number 55. Hoge Veluwe
I think, yeah, because it's tiny, right? So I think probably makes sense.
National Park, one of the Netherlands' largest nature reserves, houses the Kroller-Müller Museum, which owns the second largest Van Gogh collection
Oh my god, we'd love
worldwide.
to go there.
Number 56. Known for its liberal drug policies, the Netherlands has long been a destination for those wanting to experience Amsterdam's famous coffee shops.
A greener life.
Number 57. Owing to their love for cycling, Dutch law insists on having a working bell on every bicycle, and it's forbidden to cycle under the influence of alcohol.
At the end of the day, like, it's still a vehicle. It's a means of transport. So I'm glad that they have laws and the bell, because it's like, yeah, you can't. I was gonna say, can't you drive a car without a horn? Probably that's not the equivalent. But I like that they have actual laws, because it's a vehicle. It's not just like a bike is not a toy.
Number 58. The Netherlands is home to the world's largest flower garden,
Oh my god, it's a
the
flower.
Keukenhof, and is
And I have
known as
tulips.
the flower shop of the world. Number 59. The Netherlands is one of the best countries for women to live, with a high gender equality rating.
Oh, okay, that's
Number
why.
60. Did you know that the concept of a stock market was birthed by the Dutch? Amsterdam saw the establishment of the first ever stock market in 1602,
What were they
demonstrating
trading?
the nation's long-standing financial ingenuity.
Like
Number
salt.
61. Rotterdam has the largest port in Europe, spanning 40.54 square miles. Number
That's
62.
crazy to me.
The Netherlands is the birthplace of the microscope and telescope. Number 63.
Isn't that debatable?
A unique trivia about King Willem Alexander is his fondness for flying. He even spent over 20 years working incognito for a Dutch airline, which points to his down-to-earth nature and love for hands-on experiences.
Yeah.
Number 64. The city of Utrecht has the world's largest bicycle parking area, capable of holding over 12,500 bikes. Number 65. The country has one of the lowest rates of people living below the poverty line in the world.
So everyone's
Number
rich.
66. Dutch parties often feature everyone seated in a circle, engaging in warm conversations. This is a unique celebration style that underlines the close-knit community feeling.
And is that a
Number
party?
67. The Netherlands has over 4,000 kilometers of navigable rivers, canals, and lakes. Number 68. The Netherlands has a literacy rate of nearly 100%, one of the
Wow.
highest in the world.
That's impressive.
Number 69. The Netherlands has a very low crime rate, ranking among the safest countries in the world.
wonder
Number
if it's
70.
because no one lives
Dutch
there.
citizens boast some of the longest average lifespans in the world.
They
which
have
can
great
be
lives.
attributed to their high-quality healthcare
Yeah.
system and active, healthy lifestyles. Number 71. Remarkably, most Dutch people are adept at swimming, ice skating, and bike riding.
Okay, they do
Number
everything.
72. The Dutch have a rich history of exploration, being the first Europeans to discover Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, really?
There you have it. 72 interesting facts about the Netherlands. Did any of these facts surprise you? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more fascinating explorations on Europe in detail. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.
Okay, there was like that, several facts actually that shocked me. I had no idea. The Australia and the New Zealand one, I don't know why I thought, well, no, I'm thinking of like they were actually populated by Scottish, I think it was Scottish, well, mostly British, but I think particularly like Scottish people, especially, I don't know if New Zealand, but I know that Australia definitely, because that's where they send the convicts, right? So I am a little bit surprised by the fact that no, it wasn't them. It was the Dutch, like they were the first that actually like went over there quite far. So like the Dutch had to travel, like even Australia, New Zealand, especially Australia, it's even further away. It's like a very, very like isolated country. So it is kind of like, and the Dutch are like in the opposite side of the world. So it is like, I mean, yes, I know that's part of like the whole conquering thing and the point of like explorers back in those days. But still, it seems it's impressive, right? It's like, wow, you know, traveling from even these days, like how much like would it take you to travel from, I don't know, like Amsterdam to Sydney? Like it takes you what? Over 10 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be longer than 10 hours. Probably gonna be what, like around 15. I know it's a really long time, so I can't even imagine how it was when they were like, they didn't really name, like they didn't really gave us like a year, but where in which like they got over there. But oh my god, that seems like crazy, because again it's like a very 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 like it's quite, it's the distance is quite large. So the fact that they actually managed to get there, I think that's very impressive, and I can't even imagine how long it took them. It's like what, 3 years, 4 years? It's like, yeah, we got there. And I'm wondering why they didn't like stuck around, right? Because that's actually quite strange, because again, it was populated by the British. So how come, what happened? What happened that they didn't stay? Maybe it's because they were like, no, this is very, it's gonna be like quite hard to manage, because this is like a piece of land that's like so far away, so far removed from everything, that no, it's not really a good idea. Maybe the logistics like weren't there, but I would love to know like the history and why was that. The whole like crime rate, I think it's like, it's funny, and I'm making fun of it because it's like, oh, there's like no one there. No, of course, obviously people live there. Like the Netherlands actually has a lot of people. It's a tiny country, but like obviously a lot of people live there. But I don't know why do they have like lower crime rates? I'm wondering if also it's also related to the fact that probably people earn, because again they have a reputation for being stingy with their money, and also they're rich. Again, joking, they're not actually rich, but if they have like a lot of people do not actually live below the poverty line, it's like most people do make enough to like make a decent living. So I think maybe that's why, and that coupled with like good healthcare and stuff, that makes it like a good proper environment for people don't have to like resort to crime, like stealing, or what's another crime, drugs, or what else? I'm trying to think what crimes like you actually have to like make, I make my living through crime. But I think like, yeah, maybe it's because of that, like they have a good quality of life, so that's probably why like maybe they don't really have like a lot of like the police. Apparently the police are like super bored because there's like nothing, there's like nothing, no one, no thief to catch or no robber to catch. So but like good for them obviously, but it's like maybe it's because of that, right? Like they have like a really like powerful economy, and people do not have to resort to other like sketchy ways of living, which maybe that's why. The party situation, I have to admit, it's very weird to me. I think like sitting around in a circle, just like telling stories. Yes, of course, that's like a very nice, like that's a nice outing. Like you're with your friends, and everyone's sort of like, yeah, we're in a circle and we're talking, and it looks like a delightful way to spend an evening. But that's more like a chill night. Like I wouldn't actually consider, oh, this is party. Like no, this is no party. Like we're just sitting around chilling, maybe having drinks or snacks, and we're just like talking. That's not really a party. To me, a party means like, oh, there's like noise and there's music, right? People sometimes are dancing, or a lot of times are dancing. Yeah, it's a party. Like it involves like people being like, I don't know, like rambunctious, and people talking, and people like, I don't know, not screaming, but just like being loud in general, because you have like loud music, and again, people are dancing and stuff. Maybe if you have like games, I don't know if like maybe not games, but, and because I was thinking, what, we have board games, but no, parties are not really like for board games. But it's just like parties are more, I don't know, animated. This seems like something quite chill, so I wouldn't consider this a party. Do they consider this a party? I think it would be like, hey, are you up for like a chill night at my house? And this is it. It's like, yeah, cool, but don't call this, don't call this a party. You have to call a spade a spade. It's like, no, this isn't a party. And it's what's weirder to me, at least, is that apparently they also have like a little bit like DJs that happen, apparently like a lot of famous DJs are Dutch. So it's like, okay, so you guys are super chill when you're like, you're like, oh, come to my house to a party, but we're just gonna like sit around and just, like drinking and talking. But at the same time, like we have great DJs here. So it's like, okay, how come we're not using the DJs at the parties? Maybe it's because the party is at the club, and you have to go to the club to actually experience the whole loud music, people, there's like a lot of like noise, and people are dancing, going crazy, and being all like, being very loud in general. Maybe that's why like it's a different sort of like a separate thing from actually having some people over and just like having a party. But it would be very funny. It's like a party, and it's just like us sitting. It's like, that's not really a party, right? Like, I don't know, because that's what, to me, I think a party involves like more people. So if it's just like a smaller amount of people that were just like gathering in a circle, then that tells me that there's not a lot of people. So it's like, okay, this is like a gathering, but not a party. I wouldn't call this a party. But again, that's just like me and like where my brain goes and how like you think about this logistically. The whole part that I think like is also very funny is that they do really have a sense of humor with the whole like, oh, they call them the mountain. It's such a flat country. I think when I think on the Netherlands, it's like everything's flat. There's no mountains. Everything's flat. A lot of canals, obviously a lot of rivers. Everything's underwater, which I'm like, okay, I'm a little scared about that situation, but I know they worked a lot to gain that land, but still a little scary out of context. And yeah, it's like a very flat, sort of like a marshland or something. And of course the windmills and the tulips and stuff. That is really funny. It's like I think of it like, and it's small as well. So it's like very, very flat. Also, I think like that makes it really like viable for people to actually have a lot of bikes, because if you are in a city or like a country in general, although again it's because it's small and all the territory is kind of the same, because in bigger countries you can like there's like a lot of like you have like the mountains area, and you have like some parts that are flat, and you have like there's like a lot of and valleys and peaks, like there's a lot of variety. So I don't think it makes for like people, it's like, oh, I can't own a bike, because yeah, I could, but like people are not doing this because it's like I live in a place of like a lot of like hills and stuff, like I don't know, like San Francisco for instance, like that's not a good place where you want to like own a bike, because there's like a lot of like uphills and downhills. So especially the uphills obviously are quite hard. So I think like it just depends on the country and the type of like city and area. But because again, most countries have like different sort of like territories, but because of the Netherlands, like it's such a like small country, everything's flat. So that's why everyone owns a bike. It's like it's easier because again, everyone owns a bike. It's not that big of a country, so you can just like move around with your bike. Although I think like the greatest, like you can say, oh, you know, it's like not like the distance like it's a very short distance. Not just like seeing it on a map, or you're just like thinking about it like, oh, I've been there. It's just like very short. However, once you actually get in the bike and you start like pedaling, it's like, oh wow, no, it's also actually further than I thought. I think that's really, I think it tends to happen if you're like maybe used to going somewhere like by car, for instance, and then like you grab a bike or you go walking, you walk, and it's like, oh my god, this is way farther than I actually was expecting. But I think like again, it's a country that really does lend itself to sort of like be good. It's good for bikes, so it doesn't really surprise me that yes, of course they're like super big on bikes. Like they are like the perfect place to actually like to ride around on bikes. So they really do make the most of this. So I think like again, that really does speak to like Dutch people. And as for the food, I can't really like it was a soup, right? It was soup, whatever, some sort of sausage. I don't know. Like it looked good. I would love to taste like a little bit of more of like Dutch cuisine. The stroopwafels are delicious. They also like the tiny pancakes. They are also like very, very good. There's like again the soups as well, the meatballs, like the meatballs, the meatballen. I can't remember how is it actually meatballen? I can't remember the name. Bittenballen, whatever it is, their name is like little fried like the balls of whatever. They look so good with the mustard. I think like the whole party, and also again with the party situation, I think I'm surprised by the fact that they have like so many celebrations. When again people are like so chill, that to the point where they're just like walking around and they're like walking, it's chill, everyone's happy, everyone's like super at ease because everyone has like great jobs, so no one's stressed. They don't really have like a lot of problems, and that's why they have like great life expectancies. And it was like very chill in general with their bikes. Their parties are just like us sitting around. Everything's flat, so you don't have to like put a lot of effort in your bike. You're just like cycling around. And again, everything looks perfect. You have good healthcare, you have good beer, you have good food. Like the Netherlands seems like a perfect place to live. Like if you like see it like this, it's like, oh, it's perfect. But as for the festivals, I think it's really funny that they have like they go wild probably in those particular days of the year. I think it was like, again, I think it was during like I think like sport match days. And the thing about like the father, it wasn't Father Christmas. I can't remember. Santa. I can't remember Santa's name. Saint Nicholas. I can't remember the Dutch name, but it was like the Santa one and the King's Day. Like they have like this pretty like a lot of like big celebrations. But I think it's really funny to me that people like all those people like going wild. So it's kind of, and these are the same people that consider a party just like a bunch of dudes just like sitting around. So it's like, okay, I don't really understand like where you're going with this, but maybe it's because again they rather let it all out like in a couple of days of in the year. Maybe you know that on King's Day and again during like football matches and probably on Christmas, like you're gonna go wild. You're gonna go like wow crazy. Like you don't talk to me. You don't know me. And during like the normal parties, it's just like parties, and we're just like gathering around, all chill, all normal, because we know that when the time hits, like oh we're gonna be there. And again, maybe when they go to the clubs as well, it's like yeah, we have like because we have like amazing DJs, so maybe that's why they're a little bit more reserved, and with the same as like the kisses as well. Like they don't really like apparently like for tourists they don't really like kiss. You know, if you go for the 3 kisses, it's like no, like a handshake please. So again, they're very reserved, but it's because when they actually they let out completely. They go wild, which you know what? They're probably a good way to live. I think I'll be like, oh, I don't know, that makes me scared. You're just waiting for a couple of days throughout the year to like, oh, go crazy. Maybe go crazy in smaller doses throughout the year because I'd be a little scared of what happens on King's Day or even the St. Nicholas celebrations. I keep calling it St. Nicholas, but I don't think that's actually the name. But like, I don't know, Santa Claus. I can't remember. But that was incredible, a bunch of incredible facts, and that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!